Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we are making a card. I've already made mostly all of them and I'll go over them really quickly with you. I used random assortment of stuff, some Mama Elephant stamps, which are these little balloons right here, these little cute little animals. I guess it's a bunny. Is this a bunny and a little fox? I don't know. And then I used Hampton Art stamp sentiment that says, may all your dreams come true. And what I did is I cut this shape out with this cute little Fiesta paper. And I layered it up like that. Excuse my fingers, I have lots of gunk on them. And this is what it looks like. And then I took the Fiesta paper and cut this down to make the card front. I inked up the edges to make a layer piece. And I took the card base, and this is what I created. All plain simple. These take a lot of work in my opinion, just in case you're wondering, because it's a lot of cutting and piecing things together. This one has a little bit of raise to it. I put some foam on there. These are flat. I use not wood glue, wet glue and adhesive. So apparently I was making 10 of these and I have 9 here. I have 8 here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 here. This is my 9th one over here. And I put this on foam and this is on foam and everything else is on regular adhesive or glue. And I'm ready to piece it all together. So this is how it looks once I've stamped and inked the edges up. But I have misplaced one last bouquet of balloons, one last bouquet of colored balloons. So I figured since this is going to be a quick card anyway, we can just go ahead and do this together really quickly. The last time I made all the balloons kind of matchy go along with, they all have the same colors in them, but today I'm just going to pop out, let's see, 3 colors and go from there. And I try not to make my colors touch when I, like the balloons, I don't want the balloons to touch, but you know, when you're crunch time, it's okay. So I hope y'all had a great Thanksgiving. My Thanksgiving was great. Anytime you get to spend with family is always a treasured moment in time. You can't beat a memory of something funny that may have happened. And I'll tell you, my little one is a bread fanatic. Any kind of bread. I usually get the honey wheat bread, and I also get the cinnamon raisin swirl bread for breakfast to make toast with or put cream cheese on. And so for Thanksgiving I got what is that, the Hawaiian sweet dinner rolls, and so we had that with our Thanksgiving meal. And my son is really tall for his age. He's only 3, but he's tall. Like he can reach on counter spaces and grab things off, which is dangerous because he's tried to touch the stove before. He's actually got in the stove and took out a piece of chicken from when my aunt was visiting. I had cooked some chicken, some baked chicken, so he can get into that kind of stuff. Anyway, whenever the big roommate is home, I always go to sleep on This Purple Is So Dark. I always tend to hit the snooze, you know, and go to sleep early. I guess you can say hit the reset button and go down and recharge. And he usually stays up because he's a night owl and he likes to watch TV and stuff like that. But I'm like in the bed. And so I woke up and on the table was a whole bunch of wheat rolls just kind of hanging out. And I was like, did you leave the bread on the table? Because he put all the food up in the refrigerator. He was like, yeah. I was like, well, you won't be eating any more of those rolls. Because lo and behold, our son, our sweet little boy, had took all the rolls out and just put them all over the table. And the thing is, if you have kids, you know what I'm about to say is a very crazy but true statement. Like, he can do things in a matter of seconds. Like, I went into the restroom. This happened yesterday, which was yesterday, Tuesday. It happened on Monday. I went into the restroom and I told him to, sit down. And I don't want him to feel like, I don't want to have to lock him up, feel like he's in cage anywhere. And I told him, sit down, be good, play with your little toys that you have. Sit down, go use the potty. That's me. I went and potty. And I was in there maybe 3 minutes total. I came out and he had like taken something and literally destroyed it. And I was just like, how is that even possible? I was gone less than 5 minutes, but that child, he works fast. So I'm gonna just throw in another color just to offset. I didn't want any of the balloons to touch. I wanted them all to be different colors, touching each other. I don't know why I'm like that. The judgment may begin. Because I like that. I like for them to be different. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this down. And I've been cutting this off. The die actually comes where you can cut the balloons off, and I guess you can put the strings on there later. I guess you can stamp it out twice. I don't know. But what I've been doing is just cutting this piece off. And having it where he's kind of like holding on to it like this. See, the thing about these balloons is they don't want to act right. So I have to, finagle it, I guess, and make it work. And then I put this down. And some of it has adhesive tape on there, and then some of it has glue. I've been wet gluing a lot of the projects. Hence the crazy finger tips. Just like that. Yeah, that'll work great. And I was gonna put a white sheet on the inside, but I think I just will leave it like that and get a Sharpie and write on. Oh no, I pulled the whole thing off. You see? I pulled the whole thing off. Alright. I don't know what's going on with that. So I'm just putting the glue on. And yes, wet glue will bend or warp the paper a little bit, but I'm not putting that that much on there that it's going to make it bend that much. I just had my tweezers. Okay, here we go. You don't really need to do this, but I like it. I don't have to worry about getting too much glue on my hands. And here we go with this one. See if I can't put this top on properly this time. You see how it's kind of bubbling up? We're going to fix that, don't worry. And then I just, if I'm worried about the bubbling up a little, which I'm not too concerned about it, because I think once it dries, it'll dry flat. But I just go in the inside and I smash it down a little bit and see it kind of moved some, which is okay. This will dry clear, no big deal. Let me get this glue off right there. But that is that. We've made us a cute little quick fun card. So I'll just go parade the cards back through once more. So that is how this, well, I won't do all of them. I'll just do 2. And so overall, that's how they turned out. I think it looks good, and I really wanted to use just this but I think it would have been too busy. So I want to say thank you to everyone that's been watching and supporting me. I hope that this quick little fun video made you smile, made you want to go out and play with some balloons or craft something. Until next time, happy crafting.